When it comes to picking the best website hosting in 2025, things can get confusing fast. There are so many options, all with different features, prices, and fancy-sounding technical terms. But the truth is, it doesn't have to be complicated. If you break it down, hosting is just the space where your website lives. Think of it like renting an apartment for your website, except instead of furniture, you're storing files, images, and everything that makes your site work. There are different types of hosting, and knowing the differences can save you a lot of headaches. Shared hosting is the most common option, especially for beginners. It's like living in an apartment building where you share resources with other tenants. It's affordable, but because you're sharing with others, things can slow down if one website on the same server gets too much traffic. It's great for small websites, personal blogs, or businesses just starting out. If your website starts growing, you might need something a little more powerful. That's where VPS hosting comes in. VPS stands for Virtual Private Server. It's like upgrading from an apartment to a townhouse. You still share a building with others, but you have your own dedicated space and resources. This makes your website faster and more reliable, but it also costs more. For bigger businesses or websites that get a lot of traffic, dedicated hosting is the way to go. This is like owning a house. No neighbors, no sharing, just your own private space. It's the most expensive option, but it gives you complete control and the best performance. Then there's cloud hosting, which is becoming more popular. Instead of your website sitting on just one server, it's spread across multiple servers. This means if one goes down, another picks up the slack. It's super reliable and great for websites that experience traffic spikes, like online stores during sales. No matter what type of hosting you choose, there are a few things that really matter. Speed is one of them. A slow website will drive people away before they even get to see what you have to offer. Search engines like Google also rank fast websites higher, so speed is critical. Then there's security. You want a host that offers SSL certificates. These are what make your site secure with that little padlock symbol in the browser. Regular backups and protection against hackers and malware. And finally, scalability. This just means making sure your hosting can grow with you. If your website starts small but suddenly gets popular, you want a host that can handle the extra traffic without crashing. Now, let's talk about some of the best hosting providers. Bluehost is one of the most popular names out there, and for good reason. It's beginner-friendly, has great customer support, and offers solid performance. Plus, if you use the coupon code in the description, you can get 80% off, which makes it an even better deal. But Bluehost isn't the only option. SiteGround is another top-rated hosting provider. It's known for excellent customer support and strong security features. HostGator is another big name that offers affordable plans and a straightforward setup. There are also hosting companies that specialize in WordPress, like WP Engine, which is built specifically for WordPress sites and offers top-tier speed and security. So, how do you choose the right hosting provider? Start by thinking about what you actually need. If you're just launching a small blog or a simple business website, shared hosting with Bluehost or HostGator is a great place to start. If you expect to grow quickly or run an online store, VPS or cloud hosting from SiteGround or Bluehost might be a better fit. And if you're running a large website with tons of visitors, a dedicated server, or a managed WordPress host like WP Engine could be the way to go. The biggest mistake people make is only looking at the price. Yes, budget is important, but the cheapest option isn't always the best. A bad host can slow down your site, cause security problems, and make managing your website a nightmare. It's worth investing in a good provider that offers reliable speed, security, and support. At the end of the day, the best hosting provider is the one that meets your needs. But if you want a solid recommendation that balances performance, affordability, and ease of use, Bluehost is hard to beat. And don't forget, if you use the discount code in the description, you can get 80% off, making it an even better deal.